Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. It is me, it is I, it is she, it is her, it is thee, it is who. It is Rosie Rosette 2020 pal. I'm still having problems with my shoulders, with my arm, or whatever. Um, let's talk about Shahs of Sunset. Can we talk about the season? I don't know what season this is. Is it the 8th season or 10th season? I think it's the 8th season. Lord. This was like the worst ever. You know why? Because I'm going to tell you what this whole season was about. MJ and Reza. Reza trying to get into MJ's life so he could be the uncle to her son. Okay, that's one segment. So it was only two, two things that really were the two storylines for the entire season. Reza and MJ trying to patch up that fiasco that they have as a relationship. And you know what? I'm not mad at Tommy. I am not mad at Tommy because he put his foot down. You know, Tommy's like, you will not fuck with my family. You will not deal with my family like that. Was not the same monetizing. You will not deal with you will not embarrass my wife like that. I mean, Reza was wrong. Reza, how is it that you're her best friend and you told all of her business on national TV? I mean, it's one thing to tell someone's business, but you mentioned allegedly that this woman had 10 abortions. Who does that as a best friend? I mean, like, that's something that you say to someone that you hate. That's it. If you say something like that, that's it. That's it. There's no going back. There's no going back. But I find with Ressa, he does that with her. He does the same thing to Mike. Like, what type of best friend are you? Is this pre-scripted? I mean, are you guys like, okay, in order to get the ratings up, listen, I'm gonna have to dig out the dirt. I'm gonna have to dig out the dirt. I get it. There's dirt, but that was more like mud. Okay, you added a little water, stirred it up a little, and threw it in her face. That you just don't do that. And then you want to be in that child's life, but you just exposed. And this is not the first time Reza has done it. You just exposed. Actually, you exposed her HIPAA laws. She should be suing you. She honestly should be suing you because that's a violation of her HIPAA laws. For you to expose the fact that she had 10 abortions, listen, better her not me, honey, because we would have been fighting. We would have been her if I was MJ and Reza came at me like that. I would have been. Listen, that that pool party would have ended immediately because I would have picked up any and everything I had around me and tried to throw it and tried to just get like a bullseye. Oh, honey, I don't blame Tommy. I do not blame Tommy. And actually, he didn't really do anything. He just threw a couple of plants. Oh well, you're gonna put a restraining order out against him when you're the one who divulged that information about your best friend? Oh no, Reza, you're trash. Even though I love me some Reza, I love me some Reza, and that's one thing. Okay, so they had the season. I'm gonna get to the next issue, but they had the season, right? And then Reza was on the after show with whatever the after party, with Andy. Reza lost weight and he looks good. I mean, he lost a lot of weight because he was really big and then he lost weight. Okay, so he went from morbidly obese to obese, but now Reza's skinny, like real skinny. And I'm just like, okay, you always wonder, okay, did the person lose weight to lose weight or are they sick? Like, he looks like he's sick. I'm not talking about age or anything. I'm just saying, he looks small, like small. And MJ did say that he always wanted it to be 160. He looks like he's like 140 now because he's not really that tall. So I'm really happy for him. I just want to know how you did it. I just really want that would really behoove me for you to tell me how you lost that weight, because that last bit of weight that he took off, he looks good. He's not for my team, but I'm just saying he looks really good. Okay, excuse me. It's like 12 o'clock at night. Yeah, 12:09. See? 12:09. Anyway, now the next part is Mike. Every season, every season, it's always two storylines. What Reza did to MJ, and Mike and his relationships problem. All I'm saying is this. All I'm saying is this. Next season, can we keep Mike's relationship to minimum? Okay, yeah, he cheats on Paulina, whatever her name is. She is beautiful. She is definitely beautiful. And Mike is fine. Don't get me wrong, Mike is fine. But Lord, can we pick up something else? And you know what? Okay, I know I'm gonna finish talking about this, but I'm thinking, because you guys know I love Lily Galici, and I think she's the most beautiful woman on earth. I think that Destiny girl, I think she's trying, because I know she's had some work. I think she thinks that she's Lily Galici. Girl. Girl. Not happening, never will. You will never be as beautiful as Lily Galici, ever. I wish they would bring Lily Galici back, but you know what? Maybe she's a little too. She's on another level than them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that was beneath. This show was beneath her, to be honest. To be honest. I mean, I love Lily Galici and I love Shahs Sunset. I absolutely love it. But basically, those are two storylines. MJ and Reza and Mike. And his every episode there was issue with Mike and Paulina. Mike and Paulina. Now you got a whole you got a plethora of subjects that you guys could have dealt with Persians in LA. But every season it's Mike and his relationships. Every season, every season, or his love life. Every season, every season. Now you had Gigi, she's kind of boring now, but she did do a good job. I did like what she did with the animal spirits. And I loved how she did that thing with Destiny, whatever that, like fairy, with the lights and everything. That was really good. So I don't know if she did it or if the production helped her do it. I'm not exactly sure. But she's just not as feisty as she used to be. And I understand that she's a mom and she has a mom and her dog and her nanny or whatever. Okay. But no. And then the other ladies. Okay. So at that campfire you had Gigi, Destiny, MJ, the lesbian girl, and Gigi's sister. And they're all just like blah. Blah. Like MJ, I like, I like her style, whatever. Gigi's just cute. Destiny is something. I don't know. It's like she tries so hard. And I'm not talking about the various wigs or various makeups or whatever, but she's trying to be, I'm telling you, I think she's trying to be like Lily Galici, and it's just never going to happen. There's no way that unless, she literally goes to plastic surgeon and says, okay, this is what I want to look like. Do what you have to do in order for me to look like that. Other than that, there's no way. She's not as skinny as Lily Galici. She doesn't dress as well as Lily Galici. She can't do makeup as good as Lily Galici. And it's just like, girl, give it a break. She is so far removed from the level of Lily Galici. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. Girl, her makeup. One scene, I think when they went back and she had this like little bob cut or whatever, I don't know, bob wig or something, but her makeup looked caked on. Now, granted, I'm not the best makeup person. I'm not a makeup artist or whatever. But, it's not like, well, okay, it is caked on, but it's not like waffle cake. You know what I'm saying? Her makeup was bad. I was like, girl, honey, this is a major TV show. Like, you can't get that makeup together in the wigs. Like, I like her spirit and I like her enthusiasm, but it's not right. Her chemistry. It's just not, like, she's not outlandish enough, or she's not pretty enough, or she can't dress enough, or I don't know, what does she do for a living. Like, something is really missing from her character. Now, Who is that other, the tall guy? I think he's the tallest one on the cast. I don't know if he's a virgin or the one that likes Gigi. Nim? Nimba? Something like that. Blah. He's so boring. He is so, oh my, the whole season was boring. Like boring, boring. Now I'm not asking Reza to exploit someone else. I'm not asking that, but God, oh my God. It's to the point where I could not even focus on today was the first time that I was able to focus on a whole show because I can't, it doesn't hold my attention. It doesn't hold my attention at all. And I mean, before I would be glued to, when Shahs of Sunset first came on, listen, you can get me away from the TV. Now, it won't hold my attention. They didn't do anything. Okay, yeah, they went fishing. Yeah, they had dinner around the table. Yeah, they had this murder mystery scene. But it's just so boring. I mean, they used to be wild, wow. So either you guys are going to have to get some new people who aren't married, for a new season, who don't have kids, who are not in relationships. You have to get a new set of buck wild Persians that, can fill the shoes or whatever. And you guys are going to have to incorporate them into the show because this is way too boring. If I hear of if I have to view one more season of Mike and his issues with, what's her name? What is her name? Not Pamela. Whatever her name is. I said it before, but I can't do it. And then, she catches them. She calls everybody. He lies. Then he comes up with the truth. I think he did that like 3 times this season. 3 times? Come on now. Like, you guys, come on. I know you can get some writers to do a better job than this. Because it's just too boring. And I don't want this TV show to go anywhere, but oh my God. So that's it. That was the finale. I don't even know if I said anything about the finale. It was just whack. This was a whack season. It was a whack season. This is the first show. I think I saw the first or second show, and I couldn't focus on any of the other shows. And this is the finale, and I'm just like, bye bye. I don't know what's gonna happen in the reunion, but the season, maybe they'll make it up for the reunion because this season was horrible. I don't know what kind of ratings you guys got. I don't know. It's horrible. Just absolutely. I think this season was as worse as, what's that Indian show? The people from India. Ooh, I need to talk about. It's just boring. Like, how boring can you get? Anyway, that's it. Bye, Shahs of Sunset, because this was bad. This was a bad season. I don't know what the ratings are, but from my opinion, horrible. Okay, well, I'll see you guys. Maybe I'll come back for the reunions. Maybe they'll, they'll get their stripes back. They will get their stripes back when they do the reunion, because the season was just trash. It was a waste of money, waste of time. I'm just honest. And you guys know I love you guys, but okay, Paulina, that's her name. Mike and Pauline. But the lesbian girl, I don't even know her name. She just looked washed out. Not because she's lesbian, but damn, girl, can you put on some makeup? Maybe she's not a lipstick lesbian. Who cares? But and then she talk. I don't know. And then Gigi's sister, girl, her and Gigi aren't alike. Anyway, let me go because I'm about to hurt people's feelings. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.